Alright, hey everybody, welcome to another episode of TEW Local to Global 1987. We're back with some GCW. Let's get straight into it. Alright, we're gonna accept that. We're gonna go to our tickets. Let's see, we're gonna go back to the Mid-South. 42 popularity, still at 41 importance. Slowly getting there. Alright, and today's episode, we're also booking Summer Showdown, which should be a great show. Can't wait to get into it. And I have all my storylines on the side. So tonight, Saturday night's wrestling, we're going to have a main event of Dustin Rhodes face off against Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Helmsley is also a part of franchise as well. So of course, we're going to have Dustin Rhodes. No, it's not going to be pinfall. It's going to be by disqualification after interference from Shane Douglas. And after the match, we're going to have Shane Douglas, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, beating down Dustin Rhodes. We're going to do acting, and selling. Major success for all of them. Shane Douglas, if I can spell, and beat down Dustin Rhodes. Okay, I can go 5 minutes. That takes care of that. We're also going to have a promo from Steve Williams, who I haven't been using as much as I should have, probably. Steve Williams announces he is entering the Summer Series. Okay, so that reveals how many people? Steve Williams, Shane Douglas, Dustin Rhodes, Johnny Ace, Chavo, and Eddie. So 6 out of 8 have been revealed. There are 2 more competitors in the Summer Series who have not been revealed, but we're going to find out who they are pretty soon. Okay, we're going to have Sting cut a backstage promo. It's going to be on the Summer Series. It's going to talk about the importance of the tournament. Okay, we're going to have Jesse Ventura open the show. I'm on entertainment. That's the wrong Jesse. Ventura announcement for his match against Taz. That can open the show. We're going to have Harlem Heat cut a backstage promo on the Hollywood Blondes. Okay, that can go 5 minutes. And of course, we're going to have Chavo Guerrero in a backstage video with Big John. It's going to be Chavo is training for the Summer Series with Big John. Okay, and now we can fill in some matches. So we need one right there. That's going to be Kensuke Sasaki in action. It's going to be a non-title match, however, against Kama Mustafa. 9 minutes. Kensuke will get the victory, non-title. We're going to have a tag team match with the Fire Knights. Fire Knights will face off against the Stars and Stripes. No, Smoking Guns. I still want to build up the Smoking Guns. That can go right there. We need 2 more singles matches. So Disco Inferno versus Aldo Montoya. And obviously, you know who's going over already. Okay, and we're going to have a singles match. It's going to be Alex Wright. I want to give Alex Wright a win. I want to give him a win against Savio. And that can go right there. Alright, let's run the show. Opening us up, we've got Jesse Ventura coming down to the ring. He's got a mic, and he says, not this Sunday, next Sunday, I'm facing Taz for the FTW Championship with Taz's job on the line. But I have one more thing to add to that match. Taz, since you want to be, a hothead, a badass who beats down everybody, I think it's unfair that I've been retired for a while, so I'm going to give myself a little advantage. The special guest referee for that match will be Jerry Lynn. So Jerry Lynn has been made special guest referee for Taz and Jesse Ventura next Sunday. Taz, your odds aren't looking good. Alex Wright defeats Savio Vega in 7:09 by submission with an STF. Not much to say, just trying to get Alex Wright over. Chavo is training for the Summer Series with Big John. No promo, nothing, just him training. Disco Inferno defeats Aldo Montoya in 6:57 by pinfall with a last dance. Harlem Heat are backstage. They say that the Hollywood Blondes are a joke. They think they're all that. They think they're the greatest tag team in GCW, but they can't even get along. They've been fighting for the past couple weeks, and it's time for Harlem Heat to put the nail in the coffin on the reign of the Hollywood Blondes and bring GCW to a new era of tag wrestling along with Booker T and Stevie Ray. 59. Smoking Guns defeat Fire and Ice when Billy Gunn defeated Scott Norton by pinfall with a pile driver. Not much to say, trying to get them over. Sting is backstage. He is talking about the importance of the Summer Series, talking about the previous winners, Dean Malenko. Who else won the Summer Series? I think... Was it Austin? Who won the Summer Series the first time? I have terrible memory. Anyway, he's talking about the importance of finding a great challenger for the World Championship, how he is honored to be facing the winner of the Summer Series as champion, and he can't wait to find out who wins. Oh, it was Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit won the Summer Series a year. Was it the second year or the first year? I think it was second year. I don't know, I'll have to check. 87. Kensuke Sasaki defeats Kama Mustafa in 9 minutes by pinfall. Not much to say. Steve Williams is backstage. He announces that in his GCW run so far, he hasn't had the best of odds. He has had a few challenges for the World Championship, but failed. But that won't happen at the Summer Series. He announces he is entering the tournament and will win the tournament and be crowned the new GCW World Heavyweight Champion. Alright, that's it. 93. Dustin Rhodes defeats Hunter Hearst Helmsley by disqualification 15-12 after Shane Douglas ran in and attacked Dustin. 81. A good match to end the show as Shane Douglas and Hunter Hearst Helmsley beat down Dustin Rhodes. We end off with an 82, improving our popularity in 7 regions. Alright, top of the card, top of the news, as always. Savio Vega has a lot of charisma. Giant haystacks. Loch Ness. Alright. So that's the first show of today's episode, Saturday Night's Wrestling. We're going to sim right to the second show of today's episode right now. Second show of today's episode, final show before GCW Summer Showdown 1994. Let's get straight into it. Back to the Mid-South we go. Alright, let's see what we got here. We're going to start off with our main event. Main event's going to be Stunning Steve Austin versus Stevie Ray. And Austin will be getting the victory by pinfall. However, during the match, we will also have a distraction on Stevie Ray by Brian Pillman. A botched interference. Pillman will accidentally hit Austin. And a distraction on Austin from Booker T. Okay. We're also going to have Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Shane Douglas backstage. Okay. We're going to have a backstage promo with Dan Severn, who is back. Okay, we're going to have Eddie Guerrero training with Mando Guerrero, who is his brother. Eddie is training for the Summer Series with Mando Guerrero. Alright, and we gotta have a Jerry Lynn match on this card. Jerry Lynn's gonna face off against Steve Blackman? Yeah, sure. And he will be getting the victory. However, after the match, Taz will choke him out. Taz chokes out Jerry Lynn. Okay. And now we can fill in some matches. We're going to have Ahmed Johnson. No, let's not do that. Let's do Babyface Chris Jericho. I haven't used in a while. So, Babyface Chris Jericho will face off against Fit Finlay. And in 13 minutes, Babyface Jericho will be getting the victory. We're also going to have a triple threat card on this match. We're going to have, on this card, Ahmed Johnson. Let's do Commander Cobra. Scott Norton. All big guys in this match. All bigger guys, I should say. Ahmed Johnson getting the victory. And we can open up the show with a little treat for the audience at home. We're going to do Lance Storm versus Perry Saturn for the fans, with Perry Saturn getting the victory. And we're a little match heavy, so we're going to try to get more time on the angles. I'm going to make that 14, make this 6. Okay, we're going to take out 2 minutes from Jerry Lynn, Steve Blackman. There you go. Let's run it. Opening up our show, we got Perry Saturn defeating Lance Storm in 15 minutes by pinfall with a Death Valley driver. Storm with a 66, Perry Saturn with a 64-72. Eddie Guerrero is preparing for the Summer Series tournament when he's training against Mando Guerrero. Okay, Ahmed Johnson gets a victory over Commander Cobra and Scott Norton. Not much to say. Dan Severn is backstage. He's cutting a promo. He says, at the Summer Showdown pay-per-view, I challenge Kensuke Sasaki for the Intercontinental Championship. I am tired of seeing this title, this prestigious championship, around the waist of an undeserving champion. Dan the Beast Severn will choke him out and win the Intercontinental Championship. That's it. Jerry Lynn defeats Steve Blackman. Taz chokes him out. Not much to say. Chris Jericho gets a victory over Fit Finlay in 13-18 by submission with a line tamer. 69, nice. Shane Douglas and Hunter Hearst Helmsley are backstage. Shane Douglas reveals that Hunter Hearst Helmsley is also entering the Summer Series tournament. And when they meet in the finals, Hunter and Shane Douglas, Hunter will lay down in the middle of the ring, letting Shane Douglas become the winner of the Summer Series and advance, get a world championship opportunity against Sting so he can reclaim his world championship. Sorry about that. I know it doesn't seem like anything happened for you guys, but I just had an important call to take. Alright. So where was I? Ah, yes. Their little plan. And of course, our main event, Stunning Steve Austin defeats Stevie Ray in 14-20. During the match, we also had Brian Pillman distract Stevie Ray and Booker T distract Austin, but Brian Pillman also accidentally hit Austin, almost costing him the match, but Austin was able to bounce back, hit the stunner, and get the pinfall or hit the stun gun at this point, I would imagine, and get the pinfall victory over Stevie Ray. 69 to end our show, proving our popularity in 6 regions. Alright, let's see what we got here. Chris Jericho is going to be a star. I agree. I agree. Babyface Jericho is going to run the company one day. Alright. So that's it for our Saturday night's wrestling. We're gonna go straight to Summer Showdown. Again, not showing the booking process, only gonna show the results. So let's get straight into it right now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the Summer Showdown. We have the Summer Series tournament. We have Kensuke Sasaki defending against Dan Severn for the Intercontinental Championship. We've got Jesse Ventura versus Taz with Taz's job on the line. We've got Harlem Heat versus the Hollywood Blondes. We have so much action here tonight. Let's get straight into it. J.J. Dillon, the general manager of the commissioner, I should say, of GCW, opens up the show, and he announces the tournament matches. So in the first round, Johnny Ace will be facing off against his former Dynamic Dudes partner, Shane Douglas. Next up, we've got Chavo Guerrero versus Eddie Guerrero in the first round. Dustin Rhodes versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And finally, Steve Williams versus Johnny B. Bad. And of course, the winner of Johnny Ace versus Shane Douglas will face off against the winner of Dustin Rhodes versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And the winner of Chavo and Eddie will face off against Steve Williams or Johnny B. Bad. Let's get straight into the card, starting us off with Johnny Ace versus Shane Douglas. A 91 to open up our show. We got Johnny Ace defeated Shane Douglas in 2021 by pinfall with an Ace Crusher after Dustin Rhodes distracted Shane Douglas. Johnny Ace with an 86, Shane Douglas with an 88. Proving in technical skill is Johnny Ace, a 91. Next up, we've got Dustin Rhodes versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the winner of that match will face off against Johnny Ace in the semifinals. Dustin Rhodes defeats Hunter Hearst Helmsley in 15-15 by pinfall with a fast roll-up. I was supposed to have Shane Douglas interfere and cost Helmsley the match by mistake. Let's just pretend I did. But anyway, Dustin Rhodes advances. He'll face Johnny Ace in the semifinals. Next up, we've got the Guerreros facing off against one another. We have Great Wrestling Good Heat. Eddie Guerrero drew with Chavo Guerrero in 15-25. Double disqualification. I don't know what's going to happen with the semifinals, but both Guerreros, neither of them are the winner here tonight. I forgot to remove Big John. Eddie Guerrero with a 75, Chavo with a 67-83. As we move to Steve Williams versus Johnny B. Bad, an 88 exceptional match. Steve Williams defeats Johnny B. Bad by pinfall in 14-48 by pinfall with a backdrop driver. Johnny Ace with an Johnny B. Bad with a 86 and Steve Williams with an 83 and 88. All right, let's see what we have up next is the Intercontinental Championship match. Good wrestling, decent reaction. Kensuke Sasaki defeats Dan Severn in 16-53 by submission. Kensuke Sasaki makes offense number 4 of the Intercontinental Championship. Severn with a 58. Kensuke Sasaki with a 66, a 74. Next up, J.J. Dillon comes out. He announces that Steve Williams will not be competing in the semifinals. Since neither of the Guerreros won, Steve Williams will advance straight to the finals and face off against the winner of Dustin Rhodes or Johnny Ace. Speaking of that match, that is up next. Oh, it is not. Ventura is replaced on commentary by Jim Cornette. I forgot. It's after this. So Jesse Ventura has to go prepare for his match against Taz. So Jim Cornette is taking his place on commentary for his match. So the semifinals, Dustin Rhodes goes over on Johnny Ace in 27-15 by pinfall with a bulldog. Dustin Rhodes will be advancing to the finals where he'll face off against Steve Williams in the main event tonight. 83. After the match, Johnny Ace shakes Dustin's hands and wishes him the best in the finals. Great sportsmanship by Johnny Ace right here. Next up, I believe, is... It's going to be Taz Jesse Ventura, I believe. Okay, Taz Jesse Ventura. Fantastic heat, good wrestling. Jesse Ventura defeats Taz by pinfall in 13-13. Ventura is the new FTW champion. He was barely able to compete due to exhaustion. He has a broken foot, but it was worth it. A 72. Yeah, obviously. After the match, Jesse Ventura picks up the microphone and he fires Taz on the spot. The FTW Championship is retired. Taz is leaving GCW for good. Next up, we've got the World Tag Team Championship match, the Hollywood Blondes versus Harlem Heat. 93 exceptional match. Harlem Heat defeat the Hollywood Blondes in 1948 when Booker T defeats Stunning Steve Austin by pinfall with a spinebuster and Harlem sidekick combo. They make defense number 1 of the GCW World Tag Team Championships. Stevie Ray with a 78, Booker T with an 86, Austin with a 90, and Pillman with a 92 and 93. And after the match, Stunning Steve Austin grabs a microphone and he announces that the Hollywood Blondes are officially splitting up. He doesn't want to team with Brian Pillman anymore. He leaves the microphone and walks to the back, leaving Pillman alone, saddened by his partner just deciding not to team with him anymore. Oh well. Very unfortunate end for the Hollywood Blondes, but we're not done yet. We have the main event, Dustin Rhodes, Steve Williams, with the winner guaranteeing a World Championship match in the future. Let's see who's going to win this matchup. Dustin Rhodes defeats Steve Williams in 23-13 by pinfall with a Bulldog. He is the winner of the 1994 Summer Series Tournament, a 91. And after the match, Sting comes out, shakes Dustin Rhodes' hand, lifts it up, hands him the trophy, and leaves him alone to celebrate. Sting will be taking on Dustin Rhodes in the future when Dustin Rhodes chooses. And that's how we end the show tonight. A 92 improving our popularity in 7 regions. We're going to make sure to thank Dustin Rhodes. We're going to tell Johnny Ace. And we're going to tell Brian Pillman. And that's how we end August 1994 with Jesse Ventura hurt badly. Oh no. Okay, it's a touring contract. Good. Importance as rated to above average. Okay. Steve Williams' contract is ending. I will not be re-signing Steve Williams. I don't have plans for him, so I'm just not going to re-sign him. Alright, let me see that injury. 43 days. He was going to be out injured, which means I have to put somebody else on color commentary while he is inactive. Right? If I put him, I can't change him back to Jesse Ventura, can I? Oh, I can. Wait, why does it let you put him if he should be not available, right? Let me see. Where's Jesse? Okay, and he should be removed from here, no? Maybe he can still do commentary. And who is Nick Bockwinkel managing? Ah, it's Otto. Oh, okay. Let me take him off Otto. He's a road agent, not a manager. Okay. So that's how we end today's episode. We've got to retire the FTW Championship. We've got to fire Taz. Okay, I won't fire him, but I will put him on paper appearance. I don't care. For 1 month and 1 appearance. Which pretty much means he's leaving. Alright, so that's how we're going to end today's episode. Make sure to like if you like this video, subscribe if you want more. We'll see you guys in the next episode of GCW. Let me just make sure I don't miss anybody here. No? Okay. Not much. Alright, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Make sure to like if you like this video, subscribe if you want more. We'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.